Hey, everyone. And you conservatives, hey, you wanted sheer? Yeah, you got sheer, right? Look at the headline of this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to have. Warning, trigger warning, CBC News, politics. Andrew Scheer to unveil regional gender diverse House leadership team. Ontario Conservative MP Lisa Raitt to be named deputy leader, source tells CBC News. So what? I guess the Conservatives now, this is how fucking, man, are these guys ever failures, guys and girls, sorry. Are they ever failures? What? Oh, now you're going to try to beat the Liberals at their own game, right? You're going to create the concept or the pretense of being gender diverse? Really? Really, really, really? Like I say, these fuckers have shown time and 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 time again how hypocritical they really are. And they'll just put forth any bullshit narrative or dialogue in the hopes of what? Getting rid of the Liberals in power. It's like, oh, we'll show you that we're better Liberals than these Liberals, right? Oh, sure, the Liberals will pick, to create gender balance in their, cabinet or their ministers as a way to what? Oh, look at how wonderful and benevolent we are. In reality, you should be hiring people that's best for the job. But hey, I'll point out all the time, every day, on a continual basis, that, yeah, this is fucking bullshit. It's gender politics. It's divisive politics. It's that race to the bottom where it's like, oh, well, we got someone that's way better for the job, but hey, it's a white male, so now we'll pick an Aboriginal female or a minority because, oh, look at it. It looks good, right? The visual looked good. Oh, look, in a photo op, look at how good this looks, right? Look at how diverse we are. In reality, it's like, well, wait a minute. Just because you're a woman or a minority, does that make you, that automatically means you're better? Obviously fucking not. This is who you chose for your leader, conservatives. This is who you chose for your leader. You're going to say, I'm more liberal than the Liberals. And I'm going to tell you, as a Canadian myself, at least the Liberals admit to the kind of people they are, right? Whether you like them or not, they admit that they're all about progressiveness and identity. And you think you're going to beat them at their game with all those social conservatives on your team, right? The people that put you in power, but you're like, oh, but we're just trying to expand. Watch how big a fail, how much of a disastrous concept and idea you had with putting this fucking idiot in power. If you had at least shown some strength, courage, conviction, and put someone like Maxime Bernier, even though I'm not all about politics, but at least you put someone that was at least morally consistent and even politically principled, right? Although that's kind of an oxymoron term, I get it. But at least philosophically principled, right? As far as that live, let live, and small limited government and not trying to force shit down the throat of Canadians, right? If you had gone that way, you might have thought, oh, I'm going to lose my the big tent approach, right? But I'll tell you, you're actually so wrong in that aspect because people are sick and tired of the status quo. And you're saying, hey, not only are we going to stick to the status quo, we're going to race down the bottom, not just to meet the Liberals, but, hey, we're going to try to beat them at their own game. Good luck with all that. You ready to put on your pink shirt and join the fucking Pride Parade too there, Sheer Boy? Really? Because if not, they've already got you tremendously beat. Are you going to self-identify as a feminist too? Right? Start hanging around with the LGBT community and stuff. Oh, come on. So much fail. You people have shown, you've shown just how inept in so many ways you truly are by allowing this kind of stuff to happen. I mean, CBC is making you fools look like idiots. And I'm not even a big defender of fear. Usually I use CBC's articles against it because like I can point out all the stupid shit they do. It's like, actually CBC is like, oh, thanks for keep feeding me, right? You give me so much information that I can counter, so much rhetoric, so much political dialogue that I can just point out, like, look how stupid this is, look how retarded this is, look how ideologically driven this is, look how much, how false of a narrative they put forth and present on a deal. But it's like, in this sense, it's like, man, they're even making you look dumber than the CBC and the Liberals. Wow. Even the NDP, the socialists, right? At least they're not fucking trying to pretend they're conservatives. Jesus Christ. Yeah. So much fail. So much fail. Conservative Party leader Andrew Scheer will unveil his House leadership team in Ottawa. And at least 2 familiar faces will be given senior posts, CBC News has learned. Scheer will present a regionally and gender diverse team, but will be partially hampered by the fact that the party returned no MPs in either Atlantic Canada or in the North in the 2015 election. 18 of the 99 Tories elected are women, or roughly 18% of the caucus. Ontario MP Lisa Raitt will be appointed deputy leader, sources told CBC News. The Cape Breton native, a deft communicator who has performed well in question period while in opposition, will be given a meaningful mandate and staff to support her work. Raitt, who ran against Scheer but ultimately placed 8th on the first ballot, said publicly ahead of the vote that she had picked Scheer as her second choice on the ranked ballot. I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. While she represents a suburban Toronto area riding, Raitt has been a vocal advocate for her home region and fared well in ridings in Nova Scotia during her leadership bid despite a distant finish. Former interim leader Rona Ambrose tapped Raitt to serve as her finance critic, but the former transport minister stepped away from that role after jumping into the race. Manitoba MP Candice Bergen will also be a part of the 5-member team that will be unveiled. Bergen will be recognized for the tremendous job she did as House leader under Ambrose, as she was seen as wielding an iron fist with a velvet glove in her pointed attacks on Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his cabinet, a Conservative source speaking on background said. Bergen became House leader after Scheer stepped down to run in the race to replace Stephen Harper as permanent leader. Bergen has squared off with Liberal House leader Bardish Chagger. The two squabbled over controversial proposed changes to the House standing orders. Opposition critic roles traditionally mirror the government cabinet ministers they face on the other side of the House of Commons, including such jobs as deputy leader, finance critic, House leader, and critics for all the major government departments. So anyways, yeah, no need to read any further. I'll post a link to this article in the description of the video below. But like I say, the Conservatives, I mean, if you need any more proof, I mean, there's already, like, there's mountains of it. It's like, if I had it behind me, it would be stacked up to the ceiling about just how inept these fuckers are, right? About affecting real change in Canada, the psychology of Canadians, right? On the political stages in particular. But, hey, even more evidence is being presented to you on a regular basis. Courtesy of even the CBC, right? Like I said, so much fail. It's Canadian Libertarian, and I love liberty.